Kim Jong-un continues to keep the Korean peninsula on edge. He has ramped up missile and weapons testing to maintain the threat of a nuclear conflict. Domestically, he has been cracking down on his officials. Last month, devastating floods killed thousands of people in North Korea. These floods were caused by record-breaking rainfall, possibly triggered by climate change. However, Kim Jong-un is blaming his officials for the disaster. He held 30 officials responsible for the floods and reportedly executed all of them. In July, North Korea experienced massive floods along its western borders. Record-breaking rainfall led to widespread devastation. Vast areas of farmland, roads, railway lines, and over 4,000 homes were submerged, resulting in thousands of deaths. Kim Jong-un personally inspected the flooded regions. Following his inspection, the North Korean dictator executed 30 officials whom he held responsible for the disaster. Reports from South Korean media confirmed these executions. Public executions are not uncommon in North Korea. Last year alone, there were at least 100 public executions. In most countries, capital punishment is reserved for the most severe crimes, but in North Korea, death sentences are handed out for minor infractions. For example, in 2022, a 22-year-old was executed for distributing South Korean films and music, activities banned in North Korea and labeled as reactionary ideology and culture. The regime enforces strict controls on everyday life. Practices like brides wearing white dresses, grooms carrying the bride, wearing sunglasses, or drinking alcohol from wine glasses are seen as emulating South Korean culture and can be punishable by death. Fashion trends like skinny jeans, certain hairstyles, and even dyed or long hair are also considered serious offenses. The death penalty is a tool for Kim Jong-un and his family to enforce loyalty to the regime. Fear is used to strengthen Kim's grip on North Korea. Last year, 9 people were executed for smuggling beef. The regime made a public spectacle out of the execution, forcing 25,000 locals to witness it. The authorities typically shut down factories, farms, and marketplaces for these public executions, making attendance mandatory for residents aged 17 to 60 living near the site. This practice is not new in North Korea. Kim Jong-un's father and grandfather also used similar tactics to maintain power. Kim Jong-un is now expanding the use of the death penalty to include what seems to be climate-related issues, demonstrating that even natural disasters can lead to executions in the isolated nation.